Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to build the LEGO Creator Winter Village Bakery. So this set came out in 2010, set number 10216, came with approximately 620 pieces, 660, 680, somewhere around there. It's in the 600 range. It's really about a medium-sized set. It's not huge, but it's not small, so it's kind of right there in the middle. 2010, this was the second release of the sub-theme of the Winter Village, of the Creator theme that started coming out in 2009. So this is the second one. They've come out with one every year ever since. So let's go ahead and get right into this and build it. So I've had this since 2010. So I do have all the minifigures built already. So we have two female figs. They're basic city-looking figs, nothing real fancy about them. We have two kids, and the kids are both boys, and we kind of assume they're kids because they got the little short, squatty legs that don't bend. And then we have three males. Two of them are workers, so they have the kind of work attire on. And then this one is our chef, our bakery chef. So those are the minifigures. Like I said, they're nothing we haven't seen before. Just torsos that have been around, and faces and hair pieces and hats all have been around. But then look at this. We also have a pair of pants. Honey, where are my pants? No torso or anything for that. But the pants do get used as a minifigure, sort of. We'll just have to see it when we get there. But yes, it is minifigure pants. So let's go ahead and get into the build. So the first thing that we usually build with these creator sets is some small accessories, or I guess secondary structures that go to the main bakery. So since this is winter themed, there are some winter themed accessories that we're going to build. Now I do have all the pieces sorted, and they're kind of off to the sides, right off the camera. So if you're wondering where I'm getting all these pieces from, they are from they're from the last time I built it, but they're sorted. I made sure I had them all. They're off camera. I did all that before I started recording, because that's the boring stuff. Don't need to sit there and see me sort through bags of pieces. I mean, maybe you do, but I don't see why that would be very interesting. So this is a stand that we're making for a Christmas tree booth, where one of our guys here can sell Christmas trees. And they're pretty expensive trees. Here's the sign. This is a stickered piece. I did put stickers on these sets, these Winter Village sets. So for all those haters that say put stickers on, here you go. So a small tree is $100, and a big tree is $200. So break out your $100 bills, y'all. There's where the sign goes, right on the top. And we have a little brush and a shovel. It is a shovel, right? It's a black shovel. Got a big pile of black over here. There it is. Found it. Alright, and then this guy here with the stocking hat and the gray gloves, he mans the Christmas tree booth. And the set did come with 4 trees. You see it's got 3 of the large ones, one of the smaller ones. And of course, a $100 bill. Let's put that right there. Move this to the side, off to the next accessory. The next accessory is going to be a horse-drawn wagon that is used to transport Christmas trees. So I do have all these pieces sorted by color, which sometimes is a good thing, sometimes is a bad thing. Luckily there's not too many pieces in this set, so it should be easy to find. You can see I'm kind of flying through this pretty quickly because they are somewhat medium to small size piles of colors. But when you have the huge sets and you sort by color, there's so many pieces, especially when there's a wide assortment of colors from the same set. It becomes crazy to try to find the pieces. Then sometimes it's better to sort by part type, like plates, bricks, etc., etc. Sometimes when I'm building, I get so in depth with looking for the pieces, I forget to talk, keep you guys company. But that being said, I had some comments on one of my videos the other day where someone basically just said, "Stop talking." They said, "Hurry up and stop talking." Now, I always think that I do my videos pretty fast. Sometimes I think I build too fast. And I've had some comments where people have said, "You build too fast, slow down." But I've had probably 2 to 3 times more comments where people say, "Hurry up, you're building too slow." And to be honest with you, I'm building pretty much as fast as I can go while still doing it right, trying to build it right. I'm trying to kind of discuss what I'm building and go as fast as I can while building it. So will I just keep my mouth shut and build? Probably not. Alright, there's our wagon. And of course we have the old style horse. And I say old style because the new style, the hips back here are jointed to where the horse will actually stand up on its back legs. But this horse is the old style. And he goes like that. There's our old style carriage, and one of our little boys here, the one with the big winter coat on, is holding an apple. to entice the horse, or maybe just as a treat for the horse. We have our worker who works on the carriage, and there's our tree that goes in the back. So check that out. So that is the second little accessory to this set. Oops, I just released that guy, he went flying. The third one is a ice skating rink. This is a pretty cool little sub build, and this is where we get into our pants, our missing pants. And that's not the right plate. All right. So these Winter Village sets, anywhere that you see white, pretty much means that that is snow. So all these white plates that you see more or less represent snow, and the trans-light blue plates equals ice. So we have ice and snow. And there's the basic foundation of our ice skating rink. And then the little round studs that are kind of scattered throughout here and there represent snowballs or snow drifts. Over here, this little brown thing, that's the beginnings of a bench. Basically a park bench right on the ice. We have our green little plants that can grow in the winter. So some sort of evergreen plants in the corner there. And we're building up, you can see we're building up this little sloped piece over here. And that's our surprise pants. That's where that one comes in. So let's grab all the pieces for this. Start off with this modified plate with a couple little 1x1 plates on there, and then a 2x2 plate. And then we take this reverse slope with a modified plate with clip and a tile on the top. Connect those two together. Turn it over. We take our pants, and connect it to that slope just like that. So we got pants in the slope. And we attach these little modified plates with little teeth on it, which are going to represent ice skates. You can see, look like ice skates if I hold the pants right. And then what happens is we, hold on a second, I put that on wrong. Alright, put it on there, and you can see now that it looks like somebody went head first into the pile of snow. So that is what our pants are used for. It is someone stuck in the snow. And now what we do is we take our, we've got a little bit of decoration here with some trees. And then we take our girl figure, or the female figure, and put on the modified plates with the little teeth and a couple of clear 1x1 plates, and that represents ice skates. Now they do make a molded ice skate piece now, and it actually did come with the limited edition holiday set. But this is the old way they used to do it. This is so 2010. So the other little boy has the same setup, but he's wearing black skates. And he's actually holding a camera. It's a little black camera. This is one of my top 10 favorite minifigure accessories. Camera, and he's standing by the bench laughing and taking a picture of assumably probably his sister or his brother, who has gone headfirst into the snow. Next, we're going to create some flag poles. For some reason, the black is going to be my hardest color to find all the right pieces. So there's our flag poles with red flags on them. And across from one side to the other, on top of the flags, is we have this little string with the little clips on it. So there's our string with clips. And we have an owl that sits on top of this one, just like that. And last but not least, we make little lights. So we're going to have 4 of these modified plates with clips. We're going to have 2 red and 2 green lights. And all it is a trans stud that goes on the bottom of each one of these plates. They don't have them on every single one. It's like every other one. So it's not super. Oops, I'm doing all this off camera. Sorry. So you can see there's some gaps in there. You can add more if you want. So that is our third accessories. So we have the ice skating rink, the Christmas tree stand that you can sell Christmas trees with, and we have, zoom out a little bit more, our horse carriage. Don't know how to get all this in the camera. So there you go. So that is the first half of this build. We're going to do probably just 2 halves. The second part is going to be real quick, or a little bit longer, I mean. This first one was real quick. But this is the accessories. We looked at the minifigures. Let's go ahead and do a part 2 video where we look at the actual bakery. We're going to build the bakery. So this is pretty cool stuff just by itself, and we haven't even got to the bakery yet. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the bakery build, and give us a comment. Tell us what you think. Let me know if I go too fast, too slow, or if I should shut up.